What's going on, everybody? Rapidox is back with a huge edition of Raw Thoughts. On this episode, I will be covering the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view as well as this week's Raw. A lot has happened since the Chamber, since my predictions video, so I'd like to try and get all of that covered within this video, and I believe I can pull it off. So bear with me here. I'd like to start off with the Chamber just because it obviously happened before Raw, and a lot went down. My predictions didn't go as smooth as they were for the Royal Rumble, but that really doesn't matter to me because I was happy with the outcomes. I was happy with the Shield. I was wrong on them. I was over here doubting them as well as most of the WWE universe. I was definitely thinking the Super Team was going to win, like a team with Ryback, Sheamus, and John Cena. Not a lot of people can take care of them, but the Shield managed to find a way, and they took them down. So congratulations to you Shield members. I'm sure Nick Fury was watching somewhere up in the rafters. So congratulations to the Shield. I was wrong on you guys. Another match I was wrong with was the Miz-Cesaro match for the United States Championship, which I didn't watch the pay-per-view because I was at work, and I wouldn't have ordered it anyways. I probably would have just streamed it. But I heard that the Miz disqualified himself, and I was wondering why he exactly did that. But I felt like he could. It was his time because Miz and Cesaro have been feuding for quite a while, and usually lengthy feuds like this, they usually end up with a title change. Because usually some people, #1 contenders, you maybe get like 2 matches out of their contendership and move on with life. But the Miz just keeps coming back for more, keeps clawing back, and I thought he was gonna take the title from Cesaro here, but I was wrong. And I was also wrong with the Elimination Chamber match for the #1 contendership to the World Heavyweight Championship. This one I'm honestly not surprised with because it was 1 out of 6 chance. I highly doubt many people predicted Jack Swagger to win the Chamber, and if you saw my Chamber predictions video and my last Raw Thoughts video, you can tell that I clearly do not like Jack Swagger in any way, shape, or form. He is very boring. He's bland. I mean, they must have sprinkled like talent on this guy. They probably sprinkled some like miracle talent juice on this guy to give him a #1 contendership spot for WrestleMania, let alone any other pay-per-view. Maybe if it was Capital Punishment, I would be okay with that because that's got Jack Swagger's name on it, a shitty pay-per-view, a shitty talent, main event in the pay-per-view, so that would have been right down Swagger's alley. But WrestleMania, man, what the fuck? This guy better bring it to the table because I'm trying to get some WrestleMania tickets myself, and if I'm going to WrestleMania to see Jack Swagger versus Alberto Del fucking Rio, no, 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 no. Anyways, that's really all I had to say. Everything else I was right with. The Rock retaining, I knew that was going to happen. I knew they want to have a Rock Cena match at WrestleMania, which leads into my Raw Thoughts. And my Raw Thoughts is going to start at the top here. It's going to start at the top with The Rock and Punk going back and forth at it again. And the conclusion to Raw, which we saw the debut of the new WWE Championship. And honestly, if you ask me, I do not like it. For a number of reasons. First of all, the lack of side plates. There's only 1 on each side. I'm so used to having 2 side plates on each side. It makes the title bigger, bolder, and just like the old WWE Championship. And with the 1 side plate on each side, it looks like the World Heavyweight Championship. Hell, it looks even smaller than the World Heavyweight Championship. And having the title of the company being small, it just kind of ruins the value a bit for me. Like if it was a really large title like the spinner was, then I'd be okay with it, you know, get an extra side plate or 2, you know what I mean? So that's one reason why I don't like it. The other reason is the lack of nameplate on the championship. Unless the side plates do change with the champion, like let's just say CM Punk wins the championship at WrestleMania, they'll have lightning bolts on each side. If that's the case, then okay, I'll like the belt. You sold me on that. Another reason why I don't like it is because it doesn't really have much flavor to it compared to previous championships. It's just really like a giant blinged out, shining bright like a diamond W on it, and it's just says champion, and I don't know. It's gonna first impressions. I'm not a big fan. I don't like it. I know I've been reading Twitter and Facebook, and everyone is giving it high praise. They're saying it's a lot better than the spinner, and yeah, it's definitely a lot better than the spinner. I've been with you guys this whole time, like begging for a new championship, and I really wasn't hoping it was going to be this, but I'm just gonna have to deal with it, and maybe it'll grow onto me, and I'll eventually like it. And speaking of the WWE Championship, it really seemed like at the end of Raw, they're going to be pushing for a triple threat match at WrestleMania. Now, I honestly disagree with that because I would rather have Cena 2. I know you guys would probably think I'm on crack because you're like, you want to see twice in a lifetime, you want to see that disaster. Well, it really wasn't a disaster of a match, but it really wasn't that great. So you guys must be thinking I'm on something saying I want to see Cena 2. Only this time it is for the WWE Championship, and this time John Cena is going to win because John Cena, this guy has been busting his ass for the company in and out of the ring for the last 10 years. He's non-stop. He's just going to keep going and going. And The Rock, you know how I feel about The Rock. He just comes in, demands a WWE Championship match 6 months in advance, doesn't attend house shows, doesn't have matches on Raw. He's only a pay-per-view guy. The only thing he does on Raw is talk on the mic, and I'm sure people don't want to pay to see The Rock say, "Finally, The Rock has come back to your hometown, and it doesn't matter what you think," and all that crap. Like, wrestle, man. You got to get in the ring and wrestle. Not every pay-per-view. That's not what WWE champions do. WWE champions fight their way through the talent. They're workhorses like CM Punk. Remember a few weeks ago on Raw when he was still champion, he had those like intense bags under his eyes. You can tell that man was exhausted, but he kept fighting. He kept making TV appearances. He kept defending his title at house shows, Raws, pay-per-views, and then yeah, I'll stop right there because I could go on forever about The Rock, and I can't wait until he drops that championship at WrestleMania. But it's probably going to be a triple threat because I was hoping it'd be maybe Punk versus Undertaker, and I know Undertaker had hip and shoulder surgery, which is preventing him from working out his upper and lower body, so I believe he won't be ready for WrestleMania. I would have to probably show up to next week's Raw or the week after for any kind of sign that he'll be at WrestleMania, but if he's not there, then it's probably going to be a triple threat match for the WWE Championship. Hopefully with Cena coming out on top because the guy had a rough 2012, and so far he's been on a roll so far. I mean, despite the loss against the Shield at the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view, he won the Royal Rumble. He's doing pretty good health-wise, so keep an eye on John Cena winning the championship at WrestleMania. And also, I'm waiting for Ziggler to cash in the Money in the Bank briefcase. I will tell you guys every single week I want this man to cash in his Money in the Bank briefcase. Hurry up, Ziggler. I do not want to see Swagger and Del Rio at WrestleMania. Man, what else happened on Raw? I'm so like tied up with the new WWE Championship and The Rock that I'm totally missing out on the rest of Raw. But overall, to say the least, I thought it was a good show. The shows are seriously only going to get better from here. The road to WrestleMania is certainly underway. And maybe we'll see Team Hell No. Speaking of which, speaking of champions, maybe we'll see them at WrestleMania putting their tag titles on the line and losing them because they have certainly been on different pages as of late, especially with Daniel Bryan ruining Kane's match against Randy Orton this week, against Barney, I should say. So keep an eye out for that again. I know I keep beating a dead horse here, but I do believe that they are going to be breaking up fairly soon. And the Shield, on the other hand, the Shield, I wonder what they're going to be in store for at WrestleMania because they're just on a war path. They're on a beeline for destruction, for justice, and who knows what they're going to do with them because maybe they'll have like another 6-man tag. Maybe they'll lay low and just like interfere in a match at WrestleMania. Maybe they'll have some kind of impact on the WWE Championship match. But the Shield is definitely legit. Watch out for the Shield. Like they're not stopping anytime soon. They are on the high road to justice in the WWE. And I don't know. I'm looking forward to WrestleMania, to say the least. I'm still trying to get tickets to go. I really want to go to because next year they did announce the WrestleMania Porno Edition No, I'm just kidding. WrestleMania XXX is going to be in New Orleans. And who knows when the next time they'll be up in the New England area. So I'm trying to get tickets, really trying to go. Maybe I'll see you guys there. But that is it for Raw Thoughts. Like I said, I'm so bent over Jack Swagger winning the Elimination Chamber in The Rock in his WWE title that I really didn't get to cover much of Raw. But overall, I did enjoy the show. It was pretty good. Usually you'll hear me bashing about the show and saying like it all sucked or something. But I will certainly be back next week for another Raw Thoughts. Like I said, Road to WrestleMania. If you're not watching now, you better get to watching. Set up your DVR. Start watching all these Raws because they're going to get better from here. So don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, and follow me on Twitter at ShawneeMD, LCSF. You guys know the drill. I'll be back next week. Maybe I'll get a video or two in this week. I have been pretty busy though. I'm barely getting this video out. So enjoy the bonus clip. Rapidox out.
Whoa! This is it! Look! Now climbing. Watch this! And now, looking to put him away. This is it. Red eye. He's heading back up. Suplex into the ladder. And another table. And more bones are destroyed in this.